why do you want to be a trustee?
Well, actually, I wasn't, I did not specially put my name in for the election of the trustee. It was my brother who encouraged me to come in and join, as I just came back from overseas. And he told me, hey sis, why not you join me, and have fun. Initially it was like, just for fun. And on that day, actually I was at work and I finished very late. And my brother called me numerous times to ask me to hurry up, to make sure that I did not miss the election time. So finally when I reached the temple, I was caught in a traffic jam. But finally when I reached the temple, it's still open, but I was the last few. And when they put my name in for the election, I was like, no way I could get elected. Less than 10 times I visited the temple, I'm not even sort of a very staunch believer, and said, never mind, for the sake of keeping up the spirit of the election, well, I'll just put my name in. Then I was like helping up, because my brother at that time, he was in charge of the dragon boat, taking charge and cleaning up the place. So I was helping him out. So during when they were during the election time, I wasn't even around to witness it, because to me I have very negative confidence whether I'll be elected or not. But finally, when they after the election is over, they will not call out names, they will call out numbers. So when they call out the last number to be called will be the Lor Chu, alright? So every number is called. Now it's a very exciting time. Everyone, who's going to be the next Lor Chu? And when they call out my number at that time, if I'm not wrong, it was 165. So they call up 165. I was like, I didn't even realize it was my number. Then it was my brother's friend saying, hey, there's Girlie. And then everybody was looking around saying, who's this Girlie? Who is this lady? We haven't even heard of her before. And they just raised my hand up and said, hey, and it was like, oh, she's Girlie. And we have some well-wishers who came in and shake hands with me and said, wow, congratulations, being elected. And there was a little bit of commotion. Oh, who's this woman coming out of nowhere? We haven't even contributed a bit, and she's our next Lor Chu.
Alright. What is the most important impact in your personal life?
Well, to be honest, before I was elected, I was a very impatient person, quick temper, and at times I would like, normally I'll make decisions without considering the consequences, very reckless. But after having served the deity for 1 year, I've learned that I have this ability to be patient, to be able to understand other people's weaknesses better. As basically I'm a very strong person. In a way, I'm strong. So to me, it's like, well, I can learn to understand other people's weaknesses too. Not everyone is the same. So I could basically say that I'm more tolerant of other people's weaknesses.
So do you feel you have to give up a lot to be a trustee?
No, it's only time. And to me, time is nothing. The reward in terms of the blessings that I get from the deity is enough. The time that I gave just for the prayers and things like that, and during this 9 days festival, it's nothing compared to the blessings that the deity has given me. It's nothing. I don't even have to pay a price for it.
In what way do you feel you have contributed as a trustee?
At this moment, I wouldn't say much, because during these 9 days, I was basically doing things that the previous Lor Chus were doing. Carrying out their roles, their responsibilities, the prayers, and helping around the temple. But after being here for a year, I personally felt that if I have the chance and the time, well, I would love to to come more often to the temple and maybe share share my knowledge, seeing the hiccups, maybe there are better ways to improve the temple's management, and to let more people know about this temple so that we could have, as you see, this temple is huge and we need funds to maintain it. So it would be great if we have more people, knowing about this temple and coming here to offer the prayers or maybe for a visit. And in that way, it will improve our finances, help to improve.
Do you recommend young blood to be more involved?
Of course, because currently, as I understand, as I know, I would say 90% or maybe 80%, I'm not very sure of the statistics, are basically mostly Chinese educated. I think maybe because this is a Chinese temple and you need to know Chinese, you need to speak Chinese, so that's why maybe some of these English educated people, they were feel apprehensive to join. Maybe they felt that they could not contribute because of the language barrier. But I don't think, I first say that don't take it as a stumbling block. We even have people all the way from Thailand who doesn't speak Chinese and they are still devotees of the Nine Emperor God. So it's a very good way for the young people to come and join us and widen the horizon and let this temple grow globally.
How do you feel about being the first English educated trustee?
I'm very proud. No words could express the feelings of being, but I don't know. I understand that for the last many years, most of the trustees are Chinese educated, and I feel very honored, very privileged that I'm given the chance. And it so happens coincidentally that some of my managers elected during my term are English educated. I'm like stunned. Maybe the deity is like, look here, I have some support for you. That I elected some English educated people to help you around, to make you feel comfortable. I'm very happy. I just hope that, more young people, or rather old people who are English educated, will come in and join us and make this temple a success.
Okay, thank you very much, Lor Chu for this interview. On behalf of My Island Penang and PulauBangkok.com.